This is The Facts of Winter by Poissel, translated from the French by Paul Lafarge. This is a hardcover, 2005. This is a first printing of the McSweeney's edition. This is a very old book. Really interesting. I'd really like to know the story of how McSweeney's came to publish this. I'd also like to know why it wasn't published under the Collins imprint. But thus far, my research has dead-ended. My notes on this: condition is good. And I've said this copy shows shelf wear, rubbing of color at top corners, no corner or edge bumps, generally clean front cover but not perfect. Some McSweeney's Rectangulars imprint. The sticker for McSweeney's Rectangulars, which would have been on the front cover, folding around at the edge, that sticker is not present. Is not uncommon. Bit of shelf wear, rubbing of the color at the head and tail of the spine. Generally clean back cover. The back cover sleeve is present, not torn, just slight soiling. Binding is tight, the text block is solid, pages are clean, bright, crisp, white. It's a decent copy, but not great. But it's surprisingly difficult to find a decent copy of this book. They did reprint this years later in paperback. This is the first McSweeney's printing. So let's go over what I've said here. Really not a lot of shelf wear as far as rubbing of the cover. So the cover still looks nice. Have a little bit of soiling here, a little bit here. We have some shelf wear to the corners where we have loss of color. Very common on McSweeney's hardcovers. They rub down to white like that. The spine, check the pictures. The pictures show up better than the webcam. We have shelf wear at the head and tail where we have a loss of color. But otherwise the spine still looks very nice. It's not cracked, it's not creased. The back cover, like the front cover, generally clean, looks good. It's not got a lot of rubbing. A little bit of soiling of the back cover sleeve, but there's no tears on here. It's not all worn. Really nice looking end papers here. They've repeated the end papers. Pages are bright, white, crisp, clean. So we have a good copy, but it's hard to find any copy of this hardcover edition. So there you go.